episode number 3. This is episode number 3 of our travel vlog in Australia, and what you just saw for the last 3 minutes was our entire East Coast trip. Let me just start off by saying that Australia is beautiful. Seriously, being from California, I always dreamt of the Australian beaches and how blue the water is and how much warmer I always thought it was compared to California, and let me just tell you, it has not disappointed. God, the beaches, I mean, you guys could tell in the video from all the way from south to north, every single one was different, so different. And I mean, some of them were only a few kilometers apart, but it was so amazing to see the structure of the land and how different they were, and also too the different kinds of people each beach brought, and also the temperature of water, because the south has pretty cold water, and as you go more north it gets a lot warmer, very opposite of California. So moving on, we started in Melbourne and we went all the way up to Cairns. And I'm actually gonna put that down in the, I don't even know what you call that. Again, it's my new thing, description, that's what that's called, not a caption, this isn't Instagram. But in the description, I'm gonna put the exact list so that if anyone's planning on coming here, I know we would have gladly appreciated that. What the heck? All the names are so weird. Every single place that we went to was freaking spectacular, and it was because of the locals. It was because we asked around. Just like if I was in California, I could probably tell you so many better places than something online would tell you. So yeah, that will be below. So if you plan on looking at or traveling the east coast of Australia, we got you hooked up. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about transportation. We had the idea of renting a car, staying in Airbnbs, staying in hostels, or renting something we could sleep in, which was a juicy camper van. The juicy camper van was freaking awesome, and it's funny because my boyfriend at first was like, no, we're not gonna do that. That thing is purple and green and looks like a dinosaur car, and no, we're not doing that. When you calculate everything up to the car rental plus gas and looking at nightlies, staying places nightly, it adds up. So the best way to go was the camper van, and we were pleasantly surprised. Everyone uses camper vans to travel Australia. It's amazing. We met so many different people from all over the world that were doing the same thing that we were doing, and it was awesome. We made a lot of friends, and honestly, it was really cool to kind of just like sleep in your little like car van thing. I think it's something like I'll tell my kids about, and I'll be like, yeah, mom was a hippie, or like, I don't know. Yes, the camper van was awesome, and I'm gonna show you guys a clip now.
Oh, what's that over there? Juicy? Is that a smoothie mobile? Is that Barney's ride? Let's go check it out. Don't play hard to get, be hard to forget. That's pretty cheesy. Who's that? Is somebody reading in there? Oh my goodness. Hey!
Hello!
Hi.
Welcome to my bungalow.
What are you reading? What's the title of that book?
Choosing simplicity.
Oh wow, you're choosing simplicity. You are literally sleeping in your car. Did you make this bed? Look how spacious that is.
Look,
Oh my goodness.
this is how I
Where do you
sleep.
keep all your extra stuff?
Underneath and in the front seat.
In the front. Let's check out the front seat. Oh my goodness. Is that a suitcase getting squished by the steering wheel? Jesus. What, another one out there? Oh my goodness. Amazing. You look comfy though, I
You
will
wanna
say.
show them my kitchen?
Kitchen?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go check it out. See what we got over here. Alright, let's click this button.
Well, in here
Oh
you
wow,
have all of my
snacks for
snacks
days. Cereal. Got
utensils.
some beans, got some bread, got some utensils, a little table here. That's pretty cool.
And
What's
in here, this is my fridge. It's
Fridge. Oh,
a
first thing we
Viking
see,
3000.
Kit Kat. All right.
dark chocolate.
Got some strawberries, some apples. Got the fruit on one side.
And then you have my sink.
Sink. Oh yeah, we do. That's a really nice sink.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Running water. And down here, what is that? Let's pull this. Oh my gosh, you literally
That's
can
where I
boil
cook my
some eggs.
eggs.
Very nice. Very practical. And very stylish. The purple and green just complement each other so nicely.
Make it juicy.
Make it juicy.
Yeah, that was the juicy van. You know, it's not the most attractive thing, but I gotta tell you, that thing was awesome. And they gave you 2 towels, so you could stay dry when showering, whatever. That sounded dumb, Jesus. 2 towels, and then they gave you bedding, 2 pillows and pillowcases. They gave you plates, they gave you utensils, so forks, knives, everything. So yeah, the camper van is awesome. Great transportation, great place to sleep, inexpensive. You meet a lot of other people that way. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and it definitely makes for a good story. Okay, so now I'm going to touch on the places and things that I recommend to do on Australia's East Coast. So one, I want to start off with Whitsundays. Like, this place is incredible. Seriously, the water is so blue, and the sand is like, I think it's 99.9% real glass. The sand actually swirls in with the ocean. So it's really, really beautiful. So Whitsundays for sure. The second thing would be the Great Barrier Reef. So Airlie Beach is where we first saw the Great Barrier Reef, and then as we went up north, when we got to Cairns, that's where we saw it again. So we did 2 boat trips. That's another thing I recommend, do a boat trip. If you can get on a sailing adventure where there's less people, it's so worth it. We did both, so we did like the smaller 20 to 22 people on one boat, which was sailing, and that was amazing. And then we also did the more touristy, get on this like 150 person boat. That one was fun, but I gotta tell you, the one that I would actually do again was the Whitsunday boat cruise. It was an all-girl run ship, and it was awesome. They cook you dinner, you sleep on the boat that night, they take you out snorkeling and scuba diving 3 to 4 times. And that's another thing, a recommendation is scuba diving. If you've never scuba dived, they actually let you scuba dive for, usually it's like $60 to $80, it just depends what company you're with. But you don't have to be licensed. And we got to see the coral reefs and the fish, and we even saw a shark. It was just amazing. So if you can snorkel and scuba dive in the Whitsundays, you definitely should. Nambucca Heads. So I'll be super honest. Australia has a lot of flies, and they're called sticky flies, and already that sounds terrible, but they will go in your ear and you'll like swat it out and it'll go right back in. And the best thing is when it goes up your nose at the same time. So literally, like, I'm in Nambucca Heads. It was so, I mean, this place was incredible. The only shitty part is it's like freaking 30 something degrees, which I think is like, that's Celsius, so like 90 something Fahrenheit. And it is so, like, not only is it really hot, but it's really humid, and then you have bugs just going in and out of your ears, and you're just walking around like a crazy person, like doing this, and it's like, okay, this sucks. So I'll be honest, we stayed there for like 20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's all I could last. I was like really pissed about it.
Between the both of us, I'm sure we
My baby complaining about the heat. Power walking back to the car. Hashtag selfie. Hey, Lou.
I hate these bugs.
She's a complainer.
I fucking hate them, I'm serious.
She's a
I
complainer.
wanna kill 'em all.
It was not good. But yes, it was beautiful and it was definitely something to see and to take a few photos and videos, definitely. Okay, and the last places that we really recommend you guys see is Jervis Bay. Jervis Bay was amazing. The water was so blue and the sand was so white. It actually reminded me of Whitsundays. Not the same water temperature, so it was a little bit colder for sure because it's more south. But Jervis Bay is about 2 hours below Sydney. And yeah, that place was just like gorgeous and beautiful. It wasn't as touristy, at least when we went, and I definitely want to go back there. All right, guys, I think I've talked enough and given you guys enough insight of our trip. I kind of just want to close with, I originally was really inspired and wanted to make this channel because I really want to help people with inspiring them or giving them as much information, first-hand information about traveling as I can. Travel is totally just, it is enhancing my life, and I'm just so happy and grateful and thankful to be here. And yeah, I want other people to experience this too and to get the same happiness that I'm getting from it.